The sun did not rise loudly in that small village. It came slowly, gently touching the rooftops, the trees, and the narrow paths with soft golden light. Birds began their usual songs, and a cold breeze moved through the open fields. Inside a small old house at the edge of the village, Zainab woke up before everyone else. She always did. Her body was tired, her bones ached, but her heart did not allow her to rest. She wrapped her old shawl around her shoulders and stepped into the kitchen. The floor was cold beneath her feet, but she didn't mind. She lit the stove carefully. The flame flickered for a moment before settling into a soft blue glow. The village was still asleep. Her thoughts slowly drifted to the next room, where her son Aman lay resting. Aman was 17, an illness had taken away his strength. He had once been full of energy, running barefoot through the fields, laughing loudly, dreaming of becoming someone important. Now, even breathing made him tired. Zainab picked up a knife and began cutting. She remembered how Aman used to sit beside her while she cooked. "Ami, make it spicy today," he would say, smiling. She smiled at the memory. "Today, I'll still make it your favorite," she whispered to herself. The lentils were simple. The rice was plain. But every ingredient carried her prayers. She stirred the pot slowly, letting the steam rise. The smell was comforting, familiar. After a while, she stood up and returned to the kitchen to clean. As she washed the dishes, a sudden knock echoed through the house. Zainab froze. No one ever came this early. She wiped her hands and walked toward the door, her heart beating fast. When she opened it, she saw a woman standing outside. She looked educated, kind, and calm. "Assalamu alaikum," the woman said gently. "My name is Farah. I live near the school." Zainab replied quietly, confused. Farah looked at her with concern. "I heard about your son from the local doctor," she said. "May I come in?" Zainab stepped aside. Inside, Farah sat down and listened as Zainab spoke. About Aman's illness, about the medicines she couldn't afford, about how she cooked and... Her hands began to shake. She tried to speak, but no words came out. Tears rolled down her cheeks, quiet, uncontrollable. She held the envelope close to her chest. "I don't know how to thank you," she whispered. Farah smiled softly. "You already did," she said, "by loving your son the way you do." That evening, Aman took his medicine for the first time without fear. Zainab sat beside him as the sun slowly disappeared behind the trees. The house felt different. Not rich, not perfect, but hopeful. As night fell, Zainab stepped outside for a moment. The sky was full of stars. A cool breeze touched her face. She closed her eyes and breathed deeply. She had no gold, no big house, no easy life, but she had something stronger, a mother's silent love. And sometimes, that is enough to change everything.